everybody, and welcome back to Cosmetics by Courtney. As you can see, I am makeup free today because I'm going to do a fruit facial for you guys. They are back as a regular thing on my channel and my website, so you can look forward to those every Friday. And I decided to kind of launch with a really easy one. This is one that people on the go can use, you know, if you don't have a lot of ingredients in your house or you don't have time to measure and, you know, have 15 ingredients or 10 ingredients. I'm exaggerating, I don't usually have like 15 ingredients in my fruit facials, but the point is there's usually, what do I use, like between 5 and 8 different things usually, and you know, it's also more cost effective to do an on the go one. You don't have to buy, you know, berries that might be, you know, really expensive or anything like that. I'm going to show you there's just actually 3 ingredients to this one, and we're going to go ahead and jump right in. But just beforehand, I want to say I'm putting a link to my prep video. If you guys are new to my fruit facials, you guys should watch that video so you know how to prep your skin before you do one of these. If you're an expert, then don't worry about it. But like I said, the link is below if you guys want to know how to prep your skin before one of my fruit facials. Really quickly, we're going to talk about the ingredients you're going to need for your fruit facial. Like I said, there's only a couple of ingredients and then just a couple of other things you need, like 2 more things. For starters, you're going to need a fork. A fork or any kind of mashing tool that you prefer is fine. And you're going to need a bowl to mix your ingredients in. And the only ingredients you need are a banana, and you only need about this much of it, which is about like 2 1/4 inches. There you can see. Again, the ingredients for fruit facials go a really long way. When I started off, I thought I was going to need like a whole banana and like an entire pear, and it's not like that. Just a little bit goes a long way, and then you have like a nice snack afterward with your leftover like fruit. So it's really cool. But the next thing you need is, and I just have the store brand, but extra virgin cold pressed olive oil. If you can't get cold pressed, it's okay, but that's definitely preferred. So you guys can see that's what I have, and I just have the regular brand, nothing too fancy or anything. And last but not least, one of my very favorite ingredients, you guys will recognize it, is I have organics, but you don't have to do that. I just prefer organic honey, but honey, that's what I use. Okay, and the last thing you need, actually besides the ingredients, I'm sorry, you should use some measuring spoons. Anyone's fine, we're going to be using the smaller ones today. So now that we have that, we can start with what we're going to do to make our fruit facial. Okay guys, so to start, I'm just going to take my fork and I'm going to, not completely, but just a little bit mash up my banana. Just to kind of, I don't know, start the mixing process. That's what I like to do. If you guys want to add all your ingredients first, that's okay also. Sorry it's kind of messy, I'm doing this like one-handed because I'm holding the camera. Okay, so that's good enough to start. Next, I'm going to add, for the olive oil, I'm going to use 1 teaspoon. So, let's see if I can start that. So, we're going to use 1 teaspoon. There we go. Okay, and next, we're going to add our honey. Now, the honey, we're only going to use about ½ a teaspoon. A little bit of honey really goes a long way. And since this is the on-the-go fruit facial, oops, sorry about that, guys. Since this is the on-the-go fruit facial, I didn't heat up my honey. I'm just going to do it like so. Oh, it looks kind of big because there, that's my ½ teaspoon. Oop, it doesn't actually want to come out. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. My honey was not cooperating, but there's my ½ a teaspoon of honey that I'm going to add, and I did not heat it up because this is an on-the-go fruit facial. You don't really have time to do all that extra stuff. So, after you've gotten all that out, which, like I said, I didn't heat mine up, so it might be a little stickier than the other ones that I've done in the past, which is okay because it's still fairly easy to clean up. And then I'm actually just going to mix this together. So now I have the honey, the olive oil, and the banana mixed up. And if you guys have a less ripe banana, that one is not going to mash quite as easily, so I recommend using a banana that's pretty ripe. Okay, so you can see we have kind of a pretty good little mush going with that. And that is all we really need to apply to our face. It can be personal preference. If you do want to use a blender for this one, you can, but I did this for people who just don't really have the time to do all that extra stuff. So this works out. And then we're going to apply to our face. Okay guys, so I mashed up all my ingredients and we are ready to apply the fruit facial. I had some technical difficulties, so I've already put in some on my face right now, but I'm going to re-show you guys how to apply it. And I just use my hands. If you really wanted to go the extra mile, you could use some kind of a cosmetic brush, I suppose. But for me, it's just not necessary. I just gently use my hands to apply it. Sometimes I even just dab it on there. Keep in mind, if you did not heat up your honey, because it's an on-the-go facial, you might actually get tiny little granules that, just little tough granules that you can just take off your skin. It doesn't matter. You can leave them on or not leave them on. You don't necessarily look pretty when you start these processes, but in the end, your skin health is going to majorly improve, and you're going to feel the difference in your skin, I promise. You're going to see it too. So you guys can see it's messy. But I just did, since I already put a little bit on my face, I'm just doing a little bit, but you cover your whole face and you pay extra attention to your problem areas. Just areas that are like extra dry or anything like that. And my cheeks are kind of dry, so I'm putting like a little extra on my cheeks. And that's it. You just apply like so, and you let this one sit for about 5 to 10 minutes since it's an on-the-go facial. 5 minutes you'll still see a difference in your skin. And so I'm just going to wait, and then I'm going to rinse my face in lukewarm water, not hot or cold water. Make sure it's lukewarm, and we'll see how I liked it. Okay, so I just rinsed my fruit facial off my face, and I really am happy with my results. I don't know how much the camera's going to pick up, but I can actually see my skin is so much brighter, and it's a lot softer than it was before. It's smoother as well. If my face looks a little bit red to you guys, don't be alarmed. I just have a sensitive skin type, so anytime I really wash my face, or like half the time, even if I put water on it, it'll look a little red. But for me, I'm really happy with this, and I didn't have any bad reactions to it. Don't forget, as I mentioned in the prep video, you should always just test a little spot on your face with your fruit facials to make sure that you don't have any kind of bad reaction to it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I hope you guys are happy that these are back. Alright, see you guys soon.